This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
I believe in the truth. Living for 17 years, there has been plenty of times the truth was not told. Yet over and over again, the truth still showed up. Sneaking around and not telling the truth got me caught and made me learn to believe the truth and tell it. Just a few months ago, I was going through a stage in my life where the truth was the last thing I ever told. I found myself in a big mess and I didn't even know how to fix it. I started sneaking around and doing stuff I was not supposed to be doing. I told lies on top of another lie to make sure the first lie I told sounded like the truth. I lied on people I loved, my best friends, anybody that I thought of, I used. Because of this, I lost some really good friends. I lost sight of what was important in my life. I forgot who I was. I disappointed my parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and my whole family. By trusting two people and telling them is where I went wrong. Yet today I am thankful that I told them, because if it was not for them, I would not be the place I am today. One thing about lying is not telling anyone about the lie. When people at school started questioning me, it felt like my world was caving in. In reality, my world was not caving in. It was only the lies I had told caving in on me. I didn't even know who I was. I lost friends all over a lie. I had no idea what to do. All I knew how to do was lie, it felt like. I was disappointed in myself. All I wanted to do was have a little fun. If I would have known what I know now, I would have never done what I did. All that so-called fun was not really fun. To make a long story short, the truth got out and somebody in my family found out about what I was doing. At first I was mad and upset at everybody when it was nobody's fault but myself. That's all I had to be mad with. When my parents knew the truth and asked me, of course I lied to cover up the other lies. There was no use to lie. I was done caught, so I just told them the truth. I told them everything. Yes, it may have caused me to get my car taken and put on restriction for about 2 or 3 months and lost my parents' trust, yet it taught me a lesson. At first I felt like the whole world was against me when all they were trying to do was help me. But I was so mad and living for the moment I was blind to everything. After I quit feeling sorry for myself, I realized I regretted everything I did, not because I got caught and because I was hurt. Everything I thought was wrong. It was a waste of time. I wasted the month of my life doing nothing but ruining it and my reputation. I learned a very valuable lesson through this, and that is that things that are important to us now will not be important to us a few months down the road, or even weeks, or even a year. To say my parents were disappointed in me would have been an understatement. I felt bad for myself when I should have felt bad for them because I caused all this. This taught me so much, and although I regret this, and if I could go back in time and change it, I would, I'm still thankful for the lesson I learned. One thing I can tell you is that everything you do now will affect you in the future, so remember that in the next time you do something, and this is why I believe in the truth. My name is Macy, and this I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.